like we always talk about, I mean, Blumhouse, yeah, they have a lot of money, but the team they put behind these horror movies like Imaginary and Night Swim and the Black Christmas remake and the Exorcist reboots and the Halloween reboots, even as simple as the Blair Witch Project was, and I'm not a huge fan of it at all.
You haven't watched it since you were 12.
I haven't watched it since I was 12, but I could admit that there was a magic there. There was depth in its simplicity. Blumhouse has no depth. They have no nuance.
Yeah, I used to kind of defend Blumhouse a bit. It's like, yeah, their strategy seems to be put out 4 pieces of shit and a pretty good movie. And occasionally a good movie. Whiplash is a Blumhouse movie. Get Out.
Which is mind-blowing to me.
I mean, that was very early on in the start of Blumhouse. Hey, we're going to be a company with integrity. But somewhere along the way, more so in the last year, it's like I can't defend them anymore. With the shot-for-shot remake of Speak No Evil, it's like, why? What is the fucking point of this?
Well, it's because they don't seem like...
And Night Swim, and they acquired all these movies from Lionsgate, which I'm terrified of because there's some classic titles in Lionsgate, including the Blair Witch. So,
yeah, it's not a good look. And you just basically summed up the point that I was thinking of. Maybe they started off, with a creative backbone, and they wanted to put projects to the top that were, unique. Now they're it's a business. They make business decisions. They're not in the business of creativity. They're basically a machine that churns out these movies that have no creativity, no originality, remakes that they just assume that people will go see based off the title. Jason Blum is a businessman, and that's not even a shot. I mean, yeah, A24 and Universal and Lionsgate and it's a studio, it's a business, they have to make money, but look at A24. I mean, I'm sorry to keep on blowing them, but they hold up projects and they hold up filmmakers that have a unique vision. I recently saw the TV Glow, and that was a very intriguing movie.
I want to watch it so bad.
I'm very curious to know what you think about it.
Yeah, but you are right. I mean, look, we praise A24 over here. Not everything they put out lands for us, but even if it doesn't, I still respect them for taking big swings and giving a platform to unique voices. Blumhouse is remaking Blair Witch, and I couldn't be more opposed to that if I tried.
Yeah, and you actually love that movie.
I love it.
And it kind of hurt my feelings that it hurt your feelings that Blumhouse was remaking it.
I can't think of a single other movie where it's you just had to be there.
Yes.
To experience. That will never happen again. So right away, Blumhouse is fighting an uphill battle without it being 1999. Not a lot of access to the internet. There's this lore behind the movie before it even comes out. Is it real? Is it not real? So there's going to be none of that. So we're just depending on the movie itself. Found footage is pretty common these days, so there's not that newness factor of it. Because one of the things that I loved about Blair Witch the first time I saw it, I'd never seen a found footage movie, let alone in the theaters. So it was whoa, what the fuck is this? It's like a home movie?
Yeah, it looked like it was uncovered in a dark cave somewhere, and they're just, putting it on the big screen. People really didn't know what to expect.
So yeah, it was a special place in time that will never be recreated. And Blumhouse, sure as shit, isn't going to come close to recreating it.
You literally took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say, Blair Witch Project was lightning in a bottle. Yeah. You can't do it again. You can't recreate the marketing campaign. You can't recreate getting those actors that were in the movie, amateur as they may seem, and they haven't done much. That's what was needed. You didn't know if it was a movie or if it was a documentary. You couldn't really tell. Everything was kind of muddled in it. And there's no way, with at least Blumhouse overproducing everything, that it's going to be even close to the original.
Yeah, and for the record, I thought it was real first when I saw it in theaters, because remember, like, when the internet, it's like you knew a kid in the neighborhood, kind of richer kid, he had the internet. So you're like, whoa, David's got internet? Holy shit. Let's go look up some stuff at his house.
It was still such a new thing.
Yeah.
And there's no way you can do anything in secret nowadays. There's no way. The last movie I think that was pulled off like that was maybe X and Pearl. Like, we didn't know that a trilogy was coming. We didn't know Pearl was going to come out. Maybe people knew that Ty West was doing a movie, but like even before that, what was the last one that was pretty much kind of like Blair Witch? Cloverfield, which was 2008.
Yeah.
No one knew what it was about. It was filmed in secret. It was a secret J.J. Abrams project. The marketing was pretty similar. It was basically, go see this movie. It's a huge mystery. And somehow, what?
I said huge
mystery. Huge mystery. The biggest mystery of all time. Can't even tell you any other mystery. Epstein Island's not a mystery. It's very public. Cloverfield, mystery. But yeah, like you can't match that energy.